There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name. Hey, yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino Is the Name. I'm here with that boy Walt, and he is a truck driver. I know a lot of people have been watching and been asking me to interview some truck drivers. They kind of want to know about the business, what it's like actually being a trucker, the day-to-day, how does somebody even get into trucking, all of those kind of things. So I got that boy Walt over here with me right now. He does trucking for a living. This is how he provides for his family. I always try to talk to people who actually do things for a living and not just people who do things part-time, things like that. Not just a side hustle. This is how he lives, okay? So, but first, he has a very interesting story. So I kind of wanted to, speak to him about like his upbringing before we kind of get into it, because how does one even find out about trucking? How does one even get into trucking? So, so first, Walt, where you from?
I'm from Columbus, Georgia. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So, what was like life like in Columbus, Georgia?
I mean, the regular growing up, in the hood,
Yeah. What part of Columbus you from?
I'm from the south side of Columbus, Georgia.
Okay.
South side got your mile wide, you feel me?
Okay. So,
Yeah.
What were you like growing up?
Play sports, you know what I mean, as a child.
Yeah.
Grew up playing sports, so.
So I remember you being a student athlete.
Yeah, big boy student athlete.
Yeah.
Big walk, yeah.
Big walk, yeah.
Yeah, big walk dog.
Yeah. Okay, so what did you do before getting into trucking?
Yeah, I played sports. Well, student athlete,
Okay, so
played
that's what you
multiple
did.
sports,
Okay.
basketball, football, and track.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
got a scholarship to Albany State, full scholarship. Did a little transferring, and sports wasn't it, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But my first love was trucking.
Oh, for
like
real?
as a kid, my mom used to buy me like the little trucks.
Yeah.
I used to play on the carpet and drive between the lines, drop off trailers.
What?
I swear.
That's
you got
crazy.
my brother Marcus. Yeah, you got Marcus.
That's crazy. Okay,
Columbus. Yeah.
So how did you what influenced you about trucking? Was it something you was always interested in, or did you see it by anybody in the family doing it?
I mean, as a kid, we stayed in Benny Hills, right behind the Papa John's.
Okay.
If they know, right on the hill,
Okay.
and right in front of the Victor Drive, and the coast from Florida from Alabama going into South Georgia, going down to Florida.
Yeah.
They got to come in that area. So all I heard was trucks going up and down the road.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
So as a
yeah.
kid, while I'm sleeping is going in my head. While I'm
Gotcha.
waking up, it's
Gotcha.
part of my life.
Gotcha.
So just seeing a big truck, it amazed me, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I knew it was something I can do as a kid. When you can't do something as a kid and it's amazing, that's what it was with me.
Okay, so it wasn't ever really even about the money. It was just about
it's the love of just looking at a trucker. I thought it was cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was cool to drive a truck.
Because most of the people who I know who get into trucking, well, maybe I have to ask more questions about it, because maybe their story is more similar to yours.
Yeah.
But the only thing that I ever really hear is, can't do nothing else. I can go drive trucks.
I mean, I ain't the same type of truck driver.
Gotcha.
This right here is like a first love.
Gotcha. That's crazy.
Yeah, this is a first love. Before
That's
sports,
crazy.
before
So this is
any other
passion.
thing. Yeah, this is
See,
passion.
I always tell people, don't follow your passion unless your passion can pay you.
Yeah.
Because people will follow their passion, right? They'll try to say,
They won't get nothing out of it.
Won't get nothing out of it. Like
Facts.
music, right? A lot of
Yeah.
people do music, but they don't never actually get a chance to get anything out of it. They might be really good at it. They may love it, but the business of it is not as easy as they think it is.
Yeah, I say it's a certain amount of time. If you put a little time in something and you see that you ain't trying to give it your all, or you ain't trying to go past that time without making the money you're supposed to make, then switch it up.
Yeah.
But if you're willing to work and not make the money and keep going, I mean, you never know what the future holds. You know what I mean?
But at the same time, trucking is a direct path to money. It's like you become a nurse, right? They they can go, they get their registered nurse, they can go work at hospitals. There's plenty of jobs available.
Yeah.
You know the path.
Yeah,
but
facts.
a lot of things that people have passions about, they don't really have direct paths. Like if you have a passion to travel, there's not really a direct path that you can say, hey, I can go to school for this, or I can get training in this, and then I'll automatically get paid to travel.
Facts.
Unless they become a flight attendant or something, you know what I mean? Like you have to think about things outside the box. But that's crazy, though. I didn't know it was your first love, though.
Yeah, when it's your first love, it's kind of different. I don't know, like your first love or something that you're passionate for, it kind of find you in life. Like, I'm going through like playing sports, and then when I see that everybody can't go to that top. So that's when it started coming to your head, like, what I'm gonna do with my life? It's like your passion gonna come out of there.
Yeah, that's
especially
crazy.
if you sitting up. You ain't just trying to jump at a job. Like, I wasn't no person that just go work at a factory. Nothing wrong with it working at a factory. But indoor work wasn't for me. I get that little feeling like, man, I don't want to be here. Now I'm drained and going to work every morning. I ain't like that. Then cutting grass. Cool. Outside was strong. I could carry that stuff. But it's just like, I ain't got no passion for it. Cutting grass, some people have a passion for that.
Right. That's a fact.
I sat back and just went to looking like what I like. Trucking, first thing. I just knew it took more to be a truck driver than it did to just go start a business with something that you don't need qualifications for. You know what I'm saying? Like to go to school, invest your money. Basically, invest your money. This is a field where I got to invest my money. So if I do go down this road and I don't take it serious, I just wasted money and time. So it was a different ball game for me. So
Any regrets?
Any regrets of driving truck?
Yeah, being a trucker.
No. I have a regret. I have a regret with driving truck. That I wish I would have started at the age of 21 and not the age I did. I started like 25.
Okay. Wish you had just started sooner.
Yeah, I wish I would have started like as soon as they let me get out there past because you got to be 18 to drive. Yeah. Then you can't leave out the state until you're 21.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they got guidelines. So a lot of people don't want to drive in the state. They'll just wait till they're 21, then they'll get their license.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you went back to school at 25 or get your CDLs at 25, what was your first job like?
That when they find out that you gonna know if it's a passion or just something you doing. Because it ain't gonna be good. Because once you first come in, you're an entry level worker. Right. Ain't nobody finna give you no respect. Ain't nobody finna pay you. You gonna feel like you made the wrong decision. You away from your family, and it's like you got ways that you can get your CDLs and start off good. But at that time when I got my CDL, most people go to major companies. Right. And it's like, these are the guidelines. You meet them, you do what we tell you, or you don't. You don't, you go home. Like, that is what it is.
Yeah, what it is.
So it was tough. Like, I went to a couple companies.
Because I had my own trucking authority, right? Yeah. And so when dealing with new truckers who came straight out, no matter how bad I wanted to deal with new truckers who had just got their CDL, they had a lot of passion. And at the time, I was like, hey, you going to school for your CDL as soon as you get out? I got you, right? Like, let's do this. Yeah. Until I called to add them to my insurance. Yeah, go up. And it's crazy. It's skyrocketing. I done got turned down for jobs about that. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. So it's like, I got to get somebody seasoned. I apologize. I thought that, this would... I got turned down just like that, too. Like, I love your personality. Yeah. I feel like you'll be a great fit to the company. But, man, the insurance was... We're not willing to pay that to get you. Like, and it's almost like the only people who you can drive through in order to get that insurance are going to be the big guys. Yeah. Unless you just got, like, somebody who really, really rocking with you and willing to pay for you to drive. It don't weigh out because now you got a new trucker, you pay more money. What if you do cause an accident and everything? Right. Like, you can mess your whole company up like that, starting off with mistakes. Yeah. Too many mistakes that'll knock you all the way off. Yeah. Okay. You know what I mean? So what's pay like? As you don't have to get into your personal level specifics. Or like going up. Say if I'm somebody watching right now and I want to become a truck driver and I'm watching this video and I'm like, okay, well, I hear I'm not gonna get paid that much, but what might not be that much to you might be a lot of money to me. Oh yeah, I always knew that. So what would entry level pay in a roundabout? I don't know if you know current numbers or what it was like when you... Yeah, like, I'm going to say, I know from what it was when I started, and I know what it is now. Okay. I know it's a big difference. Okay. So when I started, it was like, I don't want to be wrong, but I just know, like, I'm going to tell you the dollars. I can't tell you the percents and all that because I forgot how it was. Yeah. But, like, with the dollars, I say you could do, like, anything less than $1,000. Trying to get $1,000 a week from a company when I started off, that was, like, a dream come true. They'll pay you $1,000. So would they? You got companies that will, but it's more to come to that company. Like, everybody don't work for them company. Oh, okay. But I'm saying, like, I'm not naming no company because I don't want to get into all that. No, we ain't gonna get no, but that was possible to get $1,000 a week. I say, it was. It's levels of everything. Entry level, you got an entry level bottom, then you got an entry level top. It's like everything got a level to it. What was more normal?
I say between $500 $800.
Okay, $500-$800 entry level.
Entry level. Yeah, okay. I say that. And 800 pushing it. 500 kind of okay. Yeah.
So $500 a week. You got 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah.
Now think about it. If it was $1,000 a week, that'd be 52,000.
Yeah.
So if you cut that in half.
Yeah, like you'll be in the area of 30,000 to 42,000.
Yeah, 26 to 38,000.
To 38,000. Yeah, around about that area.
Okay.
I say that. Yeah, pushing it 42 because you get close to 50, you kind of got a decent. You got some nice piece of change coming in. But yeah, like trying to make $1,000 at that time is bananas.
And that's every week, so that's like not taking no time off.
Yeah, this not taking no time because you take time off, you don't get paid for that.
Like if you take a week off, that week is dead.
Yeah, that's week dead. Unless you work for a company that's why I say it's like vacation, it's different. Okay. Yeah, you got different type of company. You got companies that'll pay you half of what you pay when you at home. Like I had that type of job before. That's good. Yeah, that's real good.
I mean, depending on what the salary is, that can be like, really good.
Yeah, I don't mind talking numbers on the jobs I made in the past, but like who I am now. I don't talk numbers now.
No, we ain't gonna do that. So like let's say that's first year.
Yeah, that first year.
Now, what about second year? Is it still more so like the same for the next?
Second year, it's kind of like the same. Now you're gonna be searching, trying to find them jobs that pay better because when you get your 2-year level, now you can start using that as in your credibility. Like you have experience.
So 2 years later, you kind of got some respect out here.
Now you're not making what you're making. I ain't gonna say that because that's another conversation.
Yeah. Some people still do.
I say you making money that you'll be happy to make.
Okay.
You could be comfortable. After 2 years, you should be comfortable if you want.
So maybe $1,000 a week.
You could be above 1,000. You could be 1,200.
Okay.
You could be 11,500. You could be 13.
Okay, that's cool.
Anything above 1,500, you're making it a week.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now.
That's why I said the numbers kind of it different with everybody. Like somebody could watch this video and be like, nah, he don't know what he's talking about because this is my rodeo. This like the military.
Yeah, somebody else's experience.
Yeah, I can't tell you. Yeah. You can't tell me what the military be like because when I go through that, I might have it totally different.
Right.
But I'm just saying my experience, what I was making or what the people that I conversated with. Because, we got like a group community with the trucker. That's what it was for me. Yeah. If somebody else had a better opportunity or seen better or more, I didn't see it at the time from where I came from.
But you know what's interesting about what you're saying, that like even at $500 a week, there are people who never made that much money ever. Yeah. Right? They're coming from the dirt, you know? So that's like, oh man, I can get a car note if I wanted to, but I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna still keep doing what I'm doing and just stay on this truck and run it up. And you can see their life change, Okay, so let's say somebody who got 10 years of experience, right? Because we're going to make a career out of this. So we don't really want to look at the short term. Yeah. Short term is, right now, I got to put this fire out. I need a place to stay, that kind of thing. Yeah. Or got a kid on the way, whatever it is. I understand. But if this is a career, you're looking over this over decades, 10, 20, 30 years. Yeah. Okay? So in a 10-year time frame, I'm assuming somebody could be making a lot better money.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Like the industry is to the point where if you make the right moves, you can make money real fast. Okay. Well, you make the wrong moves, you're gonna procrastinate it's like with everything I compare to the military is it's a rank thing. Like you go for ranking and get your different rank, you can make more money. You know how many years you've been in it, gonna credibility you to a certain amount of money. Like you might say, I've been in 5 years. So you kind of could get an idea of what a military dude can make in 5 years just by him telling you how long he been in there. That's like a truck. A trucker, an old school trucker, be able to tell you like you've been doing 10 years. Oh, I know what you're doing right now. You could be wrong, you could be right. It's all about the road he went. But he'll know what kind of area he in. Like,
Okay. All right. So let's say, what for motivational purposes only. Okay. Yeah. What's some extenuating or some extravagant things that you've heard about truckers making a lot of money?
Extravagant? What you mean? What you mean by that?
Is it possible for people to, after a couple of years, be making $100,000 a year?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you like
and I would say extravagant because when we starting at 30-some thousand to 100,000,
that's a big step.
Huge,
That ain't normal.
First of all, that's a respectable career.
Yeah,
That's just about top 10% of the nation make 100,000. If you could do that with no high school, with no college degree,
and then not thinking like what you want to be, what your goals is or your careers at your top level, it's gonna be mind blowing. But just on a normal day, the day to living basis, 6 figures is cool. It is cool.
Now, so when I mean like, what's the most for motivational purposes only? That you've heard of people making in a year from trucking.
In 1 year?
Yeah.
Somebody asking like he's doing good. He's at the top level.
Top.
In 1 year.
Here we go.
Somebody that I know. I ain't gonna put no names out, but I know somebody that doing their thing right now. Got his own company.
Yeah.
I say in 1 year, him not telling me his numbers because I ain't no pocket watch type person, which he will, but I don't like to talk numbers. I want to know how you do it.
Yeah.
So
I want the numbers.
So I'm gonna estimate what I think.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? This ain't no fact, but I say I know for a fact in a year. I know it's close to over 500,000.
Okay, over $500,000.
It's half a ticket, guaranteed half a ticket.
Guarantee half a ticket.
He grew up just like me.
All right,
worked 2 jobs at one point in time.
So I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to hear this. $500,000. You can make $500,000, and that's somebody he know guaranteed
1 year
making $500,000 a year for trucking.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible.
It's possible.
I'm glad we did this because so many people been hitting me up because the rates for different kind of things that people might be doing. See, trucking is so vast that you might be on the dry van that it ain't making as much as a tanker or something like that.
And that's why I said that's another story
too. It
all
depends on what
the pandemic and then the rates going up. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the back in the day lifestyle for them truckers is different now. Yeah. That's why a lot of old schools starting to get out the game.
Oh, okay.
It's like the military. They said the military different now.
Yeah.
They don't like that new military. They like the old one. Yeah. That's the truck word. They don't like the new. They like the old. Like it's new laws. Yeah. It's new way. It's like it's just everything different. The way you even go about it being a truck driver. It's new things you got to do. You got to go through clearinghouse, all kind of stuff. It's almost like college. Like you get recruited like college. When you come out of school, you have different companies hitting you up. Yeah. You go with the best company.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like sports. Right. That's how I look at it.
That's crazy.
That's my mindset to just take me out of just, you going to work every day. Yeah. Nah, I'm going out of my bed. I'm going to go hard.
It's crazy because like you guys are looking at it like it's a career now. Like you say, almost like coming out of college, you being recruited and all of that. Yeah. When I had my trucking company, which was a few years ago, which it was starting to modernize at the time. Yeah. But I could tell the old school truckers, most of the ones that I knew, and even the new guys coming in, because their examples with the old school truckers, they almost looked like it was a trap.
A trap? What you mean by that?
Like they hustling.
Oh yeah, you know most definitely. That's what it is.
Yeah. They looked at
most definitely.
Like it was just like.
Because when you get into trucking and you start seeing like people bidding on loads and they lowballing and like some truckers will look like this load right here. I ain't taking nothing but 1,500 on the load. Yeah. And you got a dude coming there like, man, the load boy been dry. He finna take the $800
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And they doing that a lot lately because it's tight right now as a trucker. You know what I'm saying?
Like anything is better than nothing.
Yeah, like anything better than nothing. Some truckers get off the road for a certain amount of time, like the winter time. It's a good time to just stay off the road, make your money before the end.
Yeah, see, one of my partners, he used to be in and out of jail, right? Yeah. But he would always come home and he always had a CDL. So he was like, well, this is a license to print money.
Yeah, he could always.
So he was like, man, I come home, I got something going on, I'm going to go hit the road, drive, give me a couple dollars, and then go buy some more work, and then get back to flip.
I mean, that's what he wanted to do.
That's what he was doing.
I ain't knocking nobody ground.
No, he full-time trucking. He full-time trucking.
Oh, facts.
But you know what I'm saying? That was the grind, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so, I just, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of the ones I knew, they were looking at it like, okay, I want to get another car, so I'm finna, I'm finna go hustle this up. Yeah. And then they'll drive for like their regular life too, like just like a certain standard. Yeah. But when they really want to go get some money, they get out there, and they driving for money. You know what I'm saying?
That's what trucking is too. Like, you know how much money you can make. Like, if you want to get this right here, get out there and grind. Yeah. Stack it up. Yeah. Because you really, you out there living that lifestyle on the truck, in the trucking road, you picking up loads, dropping them off. Picking them up, dropping them off. Yeah. Like, you really can save. You get what I'm saying? You ain't at home trying to just think of something to spend some money on.
Right.
You can just shut down the world and just grind. Take care of your responsibility, but grind. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I can see people doing that, like going out there and just running hard, and then when they get what they need, they go back and slow it down.
Okay.
Like,
so I'm going to ask you 2 last questions. One is, we know I'm in on a high note, so one is, what's the pressure like on a family? Being a trucker and having a family, you know, kids, whatever, your old lady, like what kind of pressure is on like the truckers that you see?
It's a lot of pressure for real, because like, if you driving truck, you got load for, you got all that right there. But if you got a family, you know the first thing they come first. You know what I mean? So if you driving truck and you over the road, like you ain't around them, like you a provider, but you're not a protector. You get what I'm saying? Right. So you lacking somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, but when you know older people, like people that's older than you, people that been did it before, or people that, you know what I'm saying, that's just living like that did it, them live this life at my age before me, they tell me like you gonna have to sacrifice something. You know what I'm saying? You at home every day. It's cool to be at home every day, but now you probably be thinking like, man, money slowing down. So now is your family gonna be as happy that you home?
Yeah, right.
So I just look at it like, you know what I mean? If you're gonna drive, do your sacrifice, however many years you're gonna do, make you a plan, get your money, and then when you get off the road,
that's important.
Yeah, keep them important, but just handle your business right. So no matter if you're a military, you're a soldier, you do work overseas, or you drive truck, being away from home, whatever you do, have a plan. So you know in 3 years, I'm gonna do this right here, get my money, I'm going back to normal life. You know what I'm saying? Being with my family. If you got a goal like that, you good. But if you don't plan right, you don't handle your business, you don't take care of your money while you out there, then you basically in a what it call? I don't know. You just out there. What it call? Like somewhere you just in the middle of nowhere. Like you stranded. Like you
hamster wheel. I don't know.
Like I don't know.
In place.
Yeah, like you just it don't make sense. It don't make sense when you just working, but you ain't got no goals. So that means 10 years went by. If you come on the road right now, you still gonna be the same person you would have been the first year that you started. Yeah. So all you did was just have fun for 10 years. You get what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said the 10-year thing, because that brings me to my last question. Yeah. Because like people, like money and mindset kind of go hand in hand, right?
Yeah, facts.
So poor people think a certain way. Very poor people think a certain way. Like very poor people think day to day. They're like, I know how I'm gonna eat today, I don't know how I'm gonna eat tomorrow. I worry about tomorrow, right? And like
not all of them, but most everybody.
The mindset, like the very poor mindset, that's the very poor mindset. Yeah. Then you have you got very poor, middle class, upper middle class, and then rich. Right? Yeah. And so middle class typically think like, I think it's like 1 to 6 month increments. Like they know how much money they make every month. They balance their bills based off of how much they make per month. They pay their bills like that. And then
they live out of extras.
Yeah, upper middle class, they thinking 1 to 5 year increments. They look at how much they make a year. See, like middle class, they may not know how much they make a year. They'll know how much they make a year when they file their taxes. Yeah. So you say, how much you make a year? I don't know. Last year I made this. That's what was on my taxes. They don't really know. They don't think that far out. But if you ask them how much money they make per month, they can tell you. Yeah. Oh, I make $5,000 a month. They don't know that's $60,000 a year. They're not. They have to sit down and calculate it. But upper middle class, they say, hey, my salary is $100,000. My salary is $60,000. Whatever. And then they base their life based off of knowing, like looking at that. And I got to put this money away for 5 years or 2 years, or how long is this thing going to take me to pay off? 5 years, okay. And they put themselves on that kind of mindset. That's why when you go to like rental center, they have weekly rentals, because people can digest seeing weekly versus if you show them what it is over a year.
Yeah, a year.
They'll be like, oh no.
Yeah.
See, rich upper middle class person is saying, well, how much is that over the course of a year? That's crazy for me to pay that. Yeah. Right?
Facts.
And so, but when you have a very poor mindset, you'll look at the short term and say, okay, well, I could pay that a week, $20 a week. That ain't nothing for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, so now when you look at upper middle class, they think, like I said, like in 1 to 5 year increments or so. Yeah. Rich people or ultra rich, they think in decades, 10, 20, 30 years. See, if you think poor, you'll eventually kind of be poor.
Well,
right?
I say
if
you just can't
rich,
think.
You'll be rich.
You can't think so far as you can see. Like that's the mindset people have.
Right.
Well, they don't know they don't.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
exactly. So now my question for him is, what's the next 10, 20, 30 years for you?
The next 10, 20, 30?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny because I'm 35 years old, so I'm looking at fives right now because 5 more years be 40. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you say 10.
10. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this is the challenge to force ourselves to think like the ultra rich. Yeah. So what is 20 years like for you?
20 years, like right now. It ain't a lot. It's just I got 2 lanes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't just one lane in it.
Right.
Because one way, if I think this way, then what if it don't work out that way? I want to know 100% how it gonna go. So I got 2 lanes.
Okay.
If it don't go that way, it gonna go that way. Guaranteed. It gonna go one of these ways.
Okay.
So
tell me
so one way gonna be is owning my own truck.
Okay.
And like probably doing ports, pulling fuel, something like that in the matter, but having my own business and me running it. As in me, my driver, I'm the driver, I'm the owner.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just owning my own truck.
Okay.
That's simple.
So one of them in this next 10 years to own your own
and just take care of my own have my own ownership.
Your own authority.
Own authority, everything.
Own truck, own everything, right?
So I can leave when I want, control my distance.
Okay.
Work how much I want to work, make how much money I want to make.
Gotcha.
And then I'm good. I ain't got no more responsibility.
Okay. So that's one part
That's one part.
Okay, what's the other part?
But the major part is to buy one truck, to let it buy another truck, to let it buy another truck.
So in 10 years, how many trucks are you planning to have?
In 10 years, I could say I make it more normal every 3. So yeah, that run about 3, maybe 4 trucks.
Okay. 3 trucks over the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna refer back to this in 10 years and see.
Yeah.
You know? So
even one of these fields, it gonna go.
Yeah. See what we're doing now, all we're doing is we creating a goal to set, right? So now we gotta push for that goal.
Yeah, facts.
You know?
Yeah. This ain't just no cap rap. Ain't no cap in my rap. You get what I'm saying?
Rap.
Nah, these facts. Like it gonna go either this way or that way. Either I'm gonna have my own truck and have my own authority and just, live life. Work at 9 to 5, but I make better money.
Yeah.
Because this is my own business. I'm going to pick up loads in my own trailer.
Right.
That's a good way of living. I ain't knocking nobody that do it. Less responsibility, less stress. But then they got the big boys. Well, you got to handle a fleet. But it's all about how the cars roll. Like if it's meant for me to be like this, it's gonna be like that. Okay. But if it ain't meant for me, then it ain't meant for me. I ain't forcing nothing.
Gotcha.
You feel me? I ain't forcing nothing.
And so that's that one way. And then the second way is 3 trucks you own.
Yeah, the fleet, everything, authority, everything.
Okay, still.
Yeah, still everything. It's just how much more responsibility I have.
Oh, okay.
If I got 3, 4 trucks, I got other drivers. I got.
Gotcha.
Get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Either I'm gonna be big or I'm gonna be content.
Gotcha. So either you're gonna be basically like a single member trucking company, or you're gonna be a fleet.
I'm gonna be a fleet. Okay. If I go big like that, I'm gonna be fleet.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And ain't no telling how big it'll get. You know what I'm saying?
And just for a numbers goal, what's the amount of money you would like to be able to be making in the next 10 years per year?
Come on, man.
I'm just saying, like, put a number on it.
I need them M's.
Oh, okay. You want to make an M?
Make a year? Nah, I was talking about like in 10 years.
Yeah, in 10 years, what salary per year would you like to be able to be having?
I mean, I can't really say, but to me, if I can gross, let me see, how can I say this?
Are we looking at 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 a year?
If I could pay, I'm gonna just say, I ain't gonna say no numbers because I don't like I said, I don't do all that. Nah, I'm gonna just say if I got a fleet, if I can pay I want to be able to pay my drivers good and me make a good living off of it.
Okay,
that's a goal. Okay. I ain't gonna say no number because that number, that stuff different. Like in 10 years, I'm gonna be sounding goofy as hell on this motherfucker talking about something. Oh yeah, I want such and such. Nah, 10 years gonna be different. It's gonna be
we're gonna bring him back.
Echelon.
We gotta bring him back.
Yeah, you gotta bring me back. Bring me back in the beginning of next year.
Beginning of next year.
Bring me back next.
And we're gonna see if he can put a number on it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna never put no number on it.
We gotta put a number on it, man.
Can't put no number on it.
We gotta put a number on it. I put a number on it. I'm an accountant, so I gotta put a number on it.
I'm a realist, though. Like, I can sit here and tell you some shit all day, or I can sit here and just create some shit all day. I'm a realist. I want to speak real.
No, I did. So like, every time I put a number on something, like let's say if I say, okay, you know what, I want to make 100,000 in the next, like, you know, where I was at in my career, I was like, man, like in the beginning of my career, I'm like, man, one day I can maybe make $100,000 in maybe 20 years. Yeah. So I set that as my goal. I'm gonna make $100,000 a year. This is years ago. See, I make $100,000 a year, and so then I hit that number in like 3 years.
See, I can do that in like a year or 2 terms, but I can't do no 10. 10 is like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You gotta.
I want to be like.
You gotta project out.
Well, then I want to be like Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? I want to be over there with Michael Jordan.
Okay.
I want to be over there with
so what that does is it makes you have to do things that put you in that position.
Yeah. Take them opportunities that I probably wanted to being lazy. Yeah. I'm gonna have to take them because I'm trying to get towards that.
Exactly.
I got you.
So not saying that I got to be a billionaire in the next 10 years or whatever, because maybe 150,000 is good for somebody in 10 years. If they making that every year, I'm happy. I'm cool. And so. And so, like, but just to have a realistic number, but still something, it needs to be just out of what you could get without even trying.
I'm gonna say that then. Okay, in 10 years, I just want to be a multi-millionaire, guaranteed.
Okay,
guarantee a multi-millionaire.
Multi-millionaire is only $2 million, right? Yeah. So you don't have to be, $5 million, $10 million. So $2 million.
Guaranteed, want to be a multi-millionaire in 10 years.
Okay, so he just wants. So we ain't even putting how much money per year. No. You just say to be a multi-millionaire. So he needs to have a net worth of at least $2 million in the next 10 years. That is his goal. Facts. He just said it here on this channel.
That Boy Walk just said it.
That Boy Walk. Want to tell them where they can find you?
Find me on That Boy Walk on all platforms. You feel what I'm saying? That Boy Walk.
Columbus, you want to get on here? Oh, okay. Columbus is
got Big Bro over there in the cut, man. You know what I mean?
He chilling.
Yeah, man.
All right. So anyway, right now you're watching Casino is the Name, and make sure you follow me at symbol KING and the number KINGCASIN, no King Casino and the number 1 on Instagram. Right now you're watching Casino is the Name. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we out.
Keep it.
I was always focused on the money. I started with nothing. I was born to be an entrepreneur. I'm a real estate investor. Had my own trucking authority. Multiple college degrees. Ex-military. I'm an author, motivational speaker, not to mention I'm an accountant. But with all the things that I've done, it was government contracts that truly made me rich. Hey, yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino is the Name, and if you wanted to know how I started my trucking business, I have an ebook called Big Shot, Hot Shot Volume 1, Own Your Trucking Authority. It's a great book, 5-star reviews. The link will be in the description below. Go get that. Yeah.
Beat me up, Scotty. Me and
her together, we just counted up. Money on my mind, I can't get enough. Don't play with my money, you don't want no beef. Cause I come from the bottom, I come from the street. When she first saw me, she said, who is that? When a man saw me, he called me a threat. I'm the one that really lived with a rap. They ain't never did it, they ain't really trap. Say you want to be successful. Well, what's stopping you? Can't nothing stop you from being successful except for you. You standing in your own way. I came from the bottom. I ain't know nothing but the grind. You can't tell me nothing about that. I called the bus at Basin Street Projects in Tallahassee, Florida. You hear me? I used to think $1 million would last me my whole life. I done made that and spent that. $1 million ain't enough. What's going on right now? You're watching Casino is the Name, and if you find any value in these videos, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now stay tuned. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the Name.